What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 38. We start today's episode off seeing that Chiellini's out for 3 weeks, and we've also got our Champions League group stages drawn up. We're in Group E with Galatasaray, Stade Rennais and Basel. Fulham made it through the qualifiers, get in, but they've got Barcelona and Inter Milan in their group. They've also got Red Bull Salzburg, who they should be able to beat, but Barcelona and Inter Milan in Fulham's group. That's a bit of a shame. I don't see them getting through that group. And we've got a definitely winnable group as well. We've also been called up to the England squad, which is great. And also Fernando Llorente has been sold to Lyon for £8 million. So that means that myself and Tevez should be starting every game together, really. But we've also made the England squad. That's great. I'm really pleased by that, because playing for England is always nice, as we could make our third and fourth games here, depending on what happens. But anyway, we take on Atalanta for the first game of today's episode. It was the beginning of the Serie, and of course, after the very disappointing pre-season, after failing to win our 2 friendlies and also losing to Roma in the Supercoppa penalty shootout, which I was very highly responsible for, missing my penalty and also missing quite a few golden opportunities in the game as well. I felt like it was my fault really that we didn't go on to win that game. So as we took on Atalanta here, the first chance of the game would fall in the 14th minute as there's a defender down in the box as the corner gets taken. It's crossed in, there's a bit of a scramble, and the follow-up header is brilliantly saved by Consogli there to put the ball wide and out for a corner. So a great save by the goalkeeper to deny Javi Martinez, I think it was, and from the follow-up corner it's crossed in by Paul Pogba. The header is cleared away, but it comes to Carlos Tevez. He strikes it hits the post, and I can't follow up, and Atalanta get the ball away. So a brave and a bright start for Juventus, but unfortunately we couldn't get the opening goal. But we kept the pressure alive here. Marchisio finds me, I try and curl it into the bottom corner, but it goes just wide of the post and out for a goal kick. So still 0-0. However, in the 32nd minute here, we get onto the ball through the centre. Bonner gives the ball to Paul Pogba. Pogba plays that wide towards the runner of Isla. Isla finds Carlos Tevez. Tevez plays it back inside towards Marchisio. It's a great through ball to find me. I take on the defender. I beat him with the Ronaldo chop. The finesse shot is saved, but Carlos Tevez follows it in to make it 1-0. So I may not have got the goal, but at least my strike partner did. Carlos Tevez scores and makes it Juventus 1, Atalanta 0, and the early nerves are settled. In the 39th minute, myself and Tevez play a 1-2 here. Great chance for Tevez, but he loops the ball over the goalkeeper, but also over the bar and out for a goal kick. So still 1-0, but a really bright start in this game, as you'd expect. In the 42nd minute, Tevez gets on the ball and plays it out wide towards Hazard. Hazard plays it back inside towards Carlos Tevez, and Tevez back to Hazard. Hazard then eventually spots the run of Paul Pogba, but he leaves the ball and plays it back inside towards Javi Martinez. Martinez plays out wide towards Isla here. Isla gets onto the ball himself. I'm asking for the pass. I want it through the centre, not out wide. And as I play the ball back out wide to Isla, Isla goes down the right hand side, ends up playing the ball to me here. And well, this is brilliant here. This is absolutely brilliant. What a lovely piece of skill to beat the defender. I whip in a great cross as well, and Pogba heads it in, and that was a wonderful goal. It really was, because in the last episode you may have seen live, I made the transition to 5-star skills, and that was the first time I really used them. Lovely piece of lovely skill move there. I'm not sure what it's called. It's a lovely skill move regardless, to beat the defender and then whipping a great cross as well, and Pogba heads it in. So Juventus 2, Atalanta 0. I get the assist and we are 2-0 up. In the 48th minute here in the second half, you see Atalanta fail to do much with this free kick, and from that we clear it. I play a fantastic through ball towards the runner Carlos Tevez. I'm sprinting to get up there. I want my first Serie A goal, and I get it as well, and it's probably the easiest goal I'll score in my career. Tevez picks me out, and it's Juventus 3, Atalanta 0. So 3-0 up, and this game was really good, because we were showing to the fans, yes, it was a disappointing game against Roma. Yes, personally, I had a terrible game myself, but at least I'm showing in this game what I can do when I've got my confidence, and I also get another assist here as we make it 4-0. What a finish it was by Tevez, but a lovely through ball by myself as well as we roll it through with the double step over, and it is Juventus 4, Atalanta 0 with 13 minutes to go. And that was how the game would finish. So a very good win, a very comfortable win, and yeah, I was very pleased with it. It was a great performance, and as I said, we had a very disappointing game against Roma. I didn't hold myself in much glory in that game. Despite scoring the only goal of the game, I still didn't play well. But in this game, I really did play well. I felt a lot more comfortable as well. I was playing as a bit of a support striker as opposed to a finisher. That's what I prefer to do more. As you can see, I've got 2 assists and 1 goal as well, a 9.7 rating. And yeah, that's what I prefer to do. In that Roma game, it felt like I had to be being the main man who got the goals. I don't like doing that. I prefer being the person that gets the assist as opposed to getting the goals. But still, yeah, very good performance, and we won the game by 4-0. It was in time for transfer deadline day, and as you can see, unfortunately, Juventus didn't really make any changes. They sold a player, or at least let a player go out on loan, whose name I'm not going to be able to pronounce. So they also sold Giovinco as well. So yeah, they're making the departures, Juventus. They've sold Llorente and Giovinco. Giovinco goes for, I think it was £4 million. And yeah, that's surprising. I'm surprised they didn't make any more signings, but there you go. Transfer deadline day ends, and they've sold Llorente and Giovinco. Here's a look at our stats. 2 games in, 2 goals, 2 assists, and an 8.2 average rating. Looking okay, and here is our attributes as well. As you can see, we've now gone up to an 86 rated striker with some absolutely fantastic stats, really. Looking very good. It's going to be a lot harder to get the accomplishments ticked now, but to the end of the day, that's just one of those things. And as for those that want my weak foot and skill move rating, it's weak foot 2-star, skill move 5-star. So there you go. Very happy to be a 5-star skill. I think that fits in with me quite nicely. Weak foot's 2-star. I'd like to improve that, but it seems quite difficult to do. But you would have seen my traits there as well. But we take on Czech Republic here in the European qualifiers, and of course I did say I was hoping to win my 3rd and possibly 4th caps in these qualifiers. I wouldn't win my 3rd cap here because we took on Czech Republic and I didn't even get onto the bench. Jordan Henderson gave us the lead on the 45-minute mark, and we would go on to win it 1-0 despite Michael Richards getting sent off, and that means we have qualified for the European Championships come the end of the season. Woohoo, epic. And yeah, that's awesome news for us. And we take on Russia for the following game here. Now, I'm pretty sure EA have it in the game that the top 2 teams qualify, and there's no such thing as playoffs. So because of that, as we take on Russia here, I was almost certain, didn't know for 100% sure, but I was almost certain this meant that we had qualified for the European Championships. As you know, even if we don't top the group, we should still be qualifying anyway. So there you go. But yeah, we take on Russia, and we'd still want to finish top of the group anyway. And of course, Russia haven't lost yet. So as we take them on here away from home, it would be a very difficult game. I was very pleased to be leading the line with Wayne Rooney playing just behind me. Personally speaking, I think it would be better if Rooney was playing in front of me and I was playing behind him, but as player career mode, unfortunately, once you choose a position, you've got to stick there. But still, yeah, we take on Russia, and the first chance this game would fall very early on in the 8th minute as Rooney and Wilshere link up here, and I'm bursting into the box. I'm asking for a pass and I'm asking for a cross. Milner picks me out. It's a free header, but it goes straight at Akinfeev, but Rooney follows up and makes it 1-0. So great header by Wayne Rooney, and he does make it 1-0. So I may not have scored with my header, but Rooney scores with his, and with 1 goal up very early on the stroke of the half an hour mark, we almost made it 2-0. It was Steven Corker who won this header from the corner, but it went just wide of Akinfeev's post and out for a goal kick. In the 43rd minute, Phil Jones gets onto the ball and plays that wide towards Nathaniel Klein. His pass is short and Russia intercept. They go through the middle and cross the ball in. The header is well saved by Joe Hart though, and we managed to get the ball away. So a very good stop by the Man City goalkeeper, and it is still 1-0. And in the 54th minute here, you see Russia play with the ball down the right-hand side. Glushakov finds Zayuba here. He plays it back towards Glushakov. He finds Zagoev, but his shot is well saved by Joe Hart, and we managed to get the ball away. So very good save again from Joe Hart. But in the 63rd minute, you see McKeeve get the ball away. It comes straight to me down the left-hand side. I've got the pace to beat Glushakov. Keep on going, swinging across, and Theo Walcott heads it in. So you'd probably expect Walcott to cross it in and me to get the header, but instead, it's a wonderful cross by yours truly. It's a great header by Theo Walcott, and it is Russia 0, England 2. So we take a 2-goal lead, and yeah, that was a lovely goal as well. A brilliant cross, a brilliant header, and with 2 goals up in this game, and surely on course to top the group and also get a win in our final game as well. But directly from kickoff here, you see Denisov get on the ball and play that wide. Eventually it comes in towards Jagoev here. Jagoev plays it into Samidov, who goes through one-on-one, and he also scores it. So Russia back in the game directly from kickoff. Poor defending, and unfortunately Russia are back into this game. Very nice finish, yes, but even so, we should have got the ball away at one of those opportunities, and it is 2-1. But in the 77th minute, Russia had a really good chance to equalise and come back from 2 goals down. Glushakov gets on the ball and finds Denisov. Denisov finds Kasaev. Kasaev out wide towards Zagoev here, and they keep hold of the ball. Kombarov plays in a great cross. We fail to get the ball away. It comes to Glushakov. He finds Jayuba. Jayuba gets onto the ball, tries to turn his man, succeeds in doing so, and blasts the ball past Joe Hart. And that's what I don't like about AI defending. I mean, why are they not closing down and putting the press on there? I do not understand why they don't put any kind of challenges in whatsoever, and it's 2-2, and Russia came back from 2 goals down to level the scoring. Not good at all, but as things still, we would still be topping the group, and Tom cleverly off the bench almost made it 3-2 of a brilliant goal there, but unfortunately went just wide the post. But even so, I still felt confident that we would hang on to the draw. It may not be the result we want, but at least we would know we would still be topping the group. But in the 90th minute, I had a good chance to win it for us here as Wayne Rooney plays me through. My stamina was tiring. I didn't have a good first touch. I had to take it on from range, and Akinfeev denied me quite simply. And from the corner, I once again had a good chance to make it 3-2 as I won the header. But again, it's the same story. Akinfeev doesn't have to pick the ball out of his neck, so I put the ball over the bar, and it goes out for a goal kick. But the game does finish 2-2. I didn't play very well in this game, despite getting the assist for the second goal, and technically getting the assist for the first goal as well, if you count the shot saved and parried. But even so, a 2-2 draw. At least we topped the group. That's the main thing, and I'm very pleased with that. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, because it's much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of My Player Career Mode very soon.